Hi, it's Ronis with LifeMaps, back to talk a little bit more about custom designs for LifeMaps. Rather than just use initials or numbers for the birthday or anniversary year, or a photograph of them, which is very common, sometimes we do special designs, and I've been highlighting them recently. Today's special design is a beehive. And this is one of my favorite ones. This was for an 80th birthday, and the son said, all my life his dad has been a beekeeper. Could you do a beehive? So I'm going to bring it in so you can see a little bit more, and I'm going to post it later on so that you get a better look at it. But I loved the idea of the beehive for a couple of reasons. One, because it captured something that he was interested in doing, and two, because it had a lot of room to draw inside of it, and that's important when I'm doing a life map. I have to have space to do the drawing. So there's a lot of cute things. Up in the corner up here is a little biplane, and he had his first airplane ride in someone they knew owned a biplane, an open biplane. I think it was 1936, and they used to land in his dad's field. And so he got his first ride in an airplane then. Down at the bottom over here, there's a little red square. And so it's called the Bee Sting First Aid Station. Because he was a beekeeper, he knew a lot about bees, and he used to tell his children, whenever you get a bee sting, don't pull the stinger out, scrape it out. And so they remember that that was always advice that he was giving them. Also down there at the bottom is a picture of a nun, because he actually knew some of the people that had mounted the production of Nonsense, the show, and they were in danger of going bankrupt. And so he organized friends and family and raised money to keep it going. And so it ran for a really long time, and I think he received residuals from that for quite some time. There's experiences they had in the Army. He didn't get to see much. He was either on a train, on a plane. He didn't travel through the countryside much, but twice when his unit got called up, he was spared from going actually to the front where there was some heavy fighting. One time because he got the measles and he couldn't go, and another time because just as they were about to board a transport plane, they needed some clerical help, and he was the only one in his unit who knew how to type. So they kept him back to work in that unit in doing the clerical and administrative work. He also had many designations in the insurance industry, and he worked for State Farm Insurance for a long time. And they told a great story that one of his grandsons came to State Farm, the office where he was working, and his question was, well, where do they keep the animals? Because that's what he thought of when he thought of a farm. In here, there's also a big tree, which worked out well. They had a nice large family, and I included the names of the children, their spouses, but he also took in other people as sort of unofficial members of the family, people whose parents had passed away, I think, or neighbors, and so they're included on the family tree as well. I'm trying to think of what else. He was on some commission on price controls by President Reagan. He had been invited to be on that and got an honor and went to Washington and couldn't go to the Rose Garden for some reason where the ceremony usually was, and they had it at the Kennedy Center. So lots of great experiences, lots of organizations he helped with. So LifeMap captures who the person is, their personality, their relationships, some of their major life events, and some of their best memories in just a fun and whimsical way. So if you'd like to know more, I will post below this video a link to where you can schedule some time to talk to me and find out more information about how it works, what the process is, what the cost is, and exactly what kind of information I would need from you to create a beautiful birthday, anniversary, wedding, graduation, retirement gift, or even a memorial to celebrate the life of someone special who has passed, and you'd like to keep their memory alive and be able to pass that down through the generations. So, Ronis Ower, Life Maps, the story of a lifetime. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you back here again.